Okay, we'll be talking about a concept called roles. Okay, so whenever in Salesforce we have different layers of security. One is profile, one is profile, and another in this will be having permission sets also, because permission sets are something which will extend the profile permissions to a user, right? And then we have roles, wide defaults, organization wide defaults, nothing but sharing rules, nothing but sharing rules. You can see as soon as user logs in, if everything supplies, then you will get access to the data. Record access, you will get it. Either read or edit. Okay. If you want to perform either read or edit operations on a record data in the sense any of the information, then you need to flow through all the steps. Like first we need to check whether we have a permission on the object, and then if we don't have any profile permission, then are we having any permission sets? Yes, then roles, then organization wide defaults, sharing rules, and then finally you will land up in accessing your information. Clear? So we know what is profile. Profile, why we need profiles? Profiles will give you the standard permissions on an object level. I mean, it gives a access at a metadata. Let's say I have an object. So whether the user can able to edit or create or delete these records. I mean, the object level operations can be provided through profiles and permission sets. What is roles? Roles are something, let's say I am a team leader, I am a sales manager. I should have access all my subordinate information. I should have an access all my subordinate information. So let's say in general, by default in Salesforce, you don't get any security for data. Within the organization, you don't get any security for data. But let's say there is a requirement saying that one group of people should not see other group of people's data. I have two businesses running in the same organization, Salesforce application, but one application user should not see other applications' data. When I say this, that time we need to use organization-wide defaults. Organization-wide defaults is something which will enforce the record level security in the Salesforce. I mean, who have access to this record, who doesn't have access to it. It's kind of a banking application. If I have an account, I can able to see only my account details. Even though there are lakhs of customers is there within the same table, but still I can able to access only my information from that table, because the data security is enforced in a way that the other people should not access the cross information. But who else can able to access my information? My information can be able to access by the bank manager or the bank other employees or bank accountant, anyone which is related to internals to the bank, right? So it's something, right? It's not something your account is only accessible by you. There are some people who is allowed to do those modifications too. The same way, because why they are able to do? Because I'm a customer, they are bank employees, so my role is just subordinate to the bank employees. Because of that reason, that is how the roles will do. You don't want to handle such scenarios. All the subordinate information will be carried forward to the superior. And finally, you will be able to provide whether these sharing rules can able to share as a read or edit access. So we'll see what is roles and hierarchies. We'll see what is roles and hierarchies. So yesterday we have created a few users. Right? So we have a different users already we created. Nikhil, salesman, Sunil, and Inkurti Lakshmi. So what we need to do, we need to assign roles, because there is no such users has been assigned to roles. So what I'm doing, I'm just going to roles, user, roles, click on roles, and then set up roles. Let's not worry whether we have the CEO and all. Let's say I'll add another role saying here. I just add a role saying that manager. I'm saying manager. Now you can see opportunity access. User in this role cannot access the opportunity they do not want. Now I am saying by default in this role, user can able to edit all the opportunities associated any accounts which they want. Let's say I have an account in my name, but that account have too many opportunities created by some of the users, some other users. Do I need to edit all those opportunities because I am an account owner? Yes. And cases, user roles cannot access case they do not have associated with the accounts they do own. So user cannot access the cases if I say, but I don't want to do that. I'm saying that edit all cases also. Not like only edit opportunities. I'm saying even cases can also be edited as soon as if I have access to my account. So I'm saving it. Now, as soon as you're done, you can assign to a role to a users by clicking assign users to assign roles, and then you can choose all unassigned, or you can say Nikhil sales, salesman, Sunil sales. Let's say I'm saying Lakshmi Deepak is a sales manager. Okay, and I'm saving it. And I'm saving it. I'm going to roles. I'll create another role setup. Where I wanted to create under manager. Let's say pro coding skills. Pro coding skills is something that the organization. In organization, we have two different roles. One is like a CEO is a head role, and another one is manager is another head role that I created very parallelly. Now you can see, you can understand, right? CFO is reporting to CEO. COO is reporting to CEO, not CFO, because they are in same straight line. If I expand this, no one is there. Okay. Yeah, customer supply international is supply. I mean, reporting to SVP. SVP is reporting CEO. By any chance, if I have access to customer support, having some of the record access, all this access will be transferred till CEO. I mean, from bottom to top, the hierarchy. I mean, the access will move on, will continue to share. Clear? Now I'll add another role saying that sales Bangalore. I'm saying sales Bangalore. Save a new. Sales Delhi. I'm assigning these reports to manager. Save. Now don't worry, we have created role but we never assigned the roles. That we can do. Sales Delhi I'm assigning Nikhil. Sales Delhi I'm assigning to Nikhil. Assign unassign, and I'm saying Nikhil sales is related to Sales Delhi. What is the other role we had? Sales Bangalore. Sales Bangalore, I will assign the users. Here you can see assign. Sales Sunil I am assigning to this. And salesman I will assign to manager again. I'll assign salesmen to manager. So in role one, I mean in role sales manager, we have two roles. One is Lakshmi Deepak and another is salesman. Sales Bangalore is related to Sunil and sales Delhi is related to Nikhil, right? Now I'll go back to my users. I'll go back to my users. Sorry. New. Now let's say Sunil came, he created an account saying that sales, let's say, well account from Bangalore, rating equal to cold, and he is saying that he wanted to create this account from Bangalore. But the problem is that we have two users. How the users are laid down now? We have two users. We have Sunil, we have Nikhil. We have Sunil and we have Nikhil, right? These two users will have are same level. These two users are in same level. Now, as soon as users are in same level, these information should not share. Only the information should share to manager. I mean, whatever he have access, he need to share. I mean, only to manager, and whatever he have access, he need to share only to a manager. But if Sunil creates any record, it should not share to Nikhil. If Nikhil creates anything, it should not share to, I mean, it's a way that Sunil should not able to see those information. Clear?
Yes, Deepak.
Yeah. So now we'll go to setup. We'll go to setup. For that, we need to enable what we need to enable? We need to enable organization-wide defaults. See, generally organization-wide defaults will be in the form of like public read or write, or we have public read only and private. If you made anything public read or write, even though anyone creates a record in the system, everyone will be able to read and edit. Public read only in the sense everyone in the Salesforce within the office, within the organization, they can able to see the information. Private means no, they will not able to either read or write access. So for that we need to enable that. So we need to go to organization wide defaults, organization wide defaults. Okay. Sharing settings. In a worst case that I have enabled private here, so what I'll do, I just update back to public. So generally if we see in account, right, in account I made already private. You can see public read only, public read or write or private. Now I made my account and contact should be in the private, so I'm saving it. Now I'll log in as my Sunil user. I'll log in as Sunil. I'll go to my users. I'll log in as Sunil. I'm trying to go accounts. If I create new, let's say Sunil account. So I'm just trying to say we have so many validations, I think here. I created Sunil record. So one account has been created, right? What I'll do now, I'll try to log in and see this information is shared to Nikhil or not. This information is shared to Nikhil or not. Log out as Sunil. Nikhil. What happened? Insufficient privilege access, right? So it means that data is not sharing, right? Now again, now I'll log in as a manager. I'll log in as a manager. Let me go to, I'll log in as a sales manager, okay. I'll try to check whether I have access or not. Oh no, I got an access. See, I can able to see the information, right? Why I am able to see the information? But my role is lying here. Salesman. Whatever I have access, whatever he have access, I mean, whatever Sunil and Nikhil have, all these access will be transferred to salesperson. Cool. Now, I'll tell you one thing. I'll create a new record using accounts. Okay. Oh, he don't have a new permission to create. Does he have a edit permission? No, he don't have edit permission. You observe one thing. Sales manager, if he had access on an object, let's say this record has been shared, okay? This record has been shared. But when this will apply, even though if it is apply, if he had profile permission, then only he can able to read the data. If he don't have a object level security enabled first, then he can't able to access the data. So what is required? First I should have a table permission, and then I'll get my access to a data. If I have only data access, if I don't have a table access, then I don't see my records. If I have only my table access, if I don't have a data access, then I can't see my data. So you should have, at any point of time, you should have both the access in place. You should have both the access in place. Let's say, I'll tell you another scenario now. If the account is selected hot, let's say if like all accounts, Sunil account, if the account is selected, if the account rating is selected as hot, then these records should share with each other. This record should share with each other. If the record is selected as a hot, then this record shared with either Sunil or Nikhil, even though if Nikhil creates a record. Even though if Nikhil creates a record, if he select the account is hot, then that account should also share with Sunil. Clear? Now for that, what we need to do, in the sharing rules, again we have another functionality called sharing settings. We can write our own custom rules how to share data. Instead of just dependent on a workflows, you can also choose. So choose your account object. As soon as you choose, it will go to the account sharing rules. Okay. Now I'll just delete it. This is not needed. So any changes in the sharing settings will always result some calculations at backend. You have to wait. Sometimes it takes less time. If you have much data, it will take more time. We don't have that much data, so it will be completed. So yeah, it's done. So what I'm saying, if the account rating is hot, then we need to share. So hot rating. So based on criteria, what is the criteria? Rating equals hot. Then what I want to do, I need to share with roles, not with subordinates. Which roles I need to share?
Hey.
What is the role that we have created? Sales Delhi, roles and subordinates. Okay, let's say roles and subordinates I'll do. I'll go manager, right? We created. Roles and subordinates in the sense to manager and manager subordinates. What is the access? Read-only access that I am sharing. I'm not giving edit access, I'm just giving read-only access. Whoever creates a record, they will get edit access. Whoever this record got shared, then they will get read-only access within that manager and manager subordinates. So Sunil, I'm selecting as a hot, right? Now I'll log in as a Nikhil. Before we didn't find that record only, right? I'll log in as a Nikhil. Now I'll refresh. I'll log in as a Nikhil. Now you can able to see the information, but you can't edit the data. If I try to edit, looks like there is a problem. You don't have level of access. You got it?